Hello and welcome to round 26. It's quite a worryingly large amount of infantry to lose, so I'm a bit trepidatious about what we're going to find inside the turn. Extra research, same as last time. We've got a medium tank model. Some recruitment cards, always nice. Oh, that's a relations lowering card, which is always useful. Okay, let's have a look at the history and see what actually happened. Oh, it was these guys. Right, not surprising, they never really had a chance. And up here, yeah, overall not much. Yeah, pity about that militia unit here, but nothing we could do about them really. So how are we for resources? Still more more metal than we know what to do with. I'll very quickly churn out a little bit of ammunition just because we do not want to run out of that. And onto our government. Let's see what the councils have in store for us. Right. That seems reasonable. Need a new target for the designers. Independence agitators, boo. Although we will, actually Darwin. Let me just double check we have some troops there. We do. So we should be fine to send in the troops and arrest everybody. Yeah, all good. And the Anima Circle. These guys aren't really in line with what we want, so we're going to have to say no. And Bolton Wanderers. Yes, we would like trade. Thank you very much. Right, we need 2 leaders and to choose a model. First up, oh, we actually have enough cards to recruit 2 leaders. That is wonderful. I think we're finally going to be catching up. Let us just hope that they are decent. She is okay. And this guy, wait, no, another she is pretty bad. Especially for Economic Council. Foreign Affairs, we'll put the crappy one on Foreign Affairs. She's got very low charisma, they both do, so...
Order acknowledged.
You know, Economic Council being such an important council, I would quite like someone a bit better. She's more of a good commander than anything else, but right now we're just losing so much research and prospecting and everything because we don't have a commander. It's better just to have someone than nobody. So yeah, we're just gonna have to suck it up and deal with that for a while until we can get some more leaders out and reshuffle them. Looking at tech, I really desperately need laser rifles. If people come after us with laser rifles and we don't have them, we are in deep shit because they're a bit, well, more than a bit unbalanced at the moment. Doesn't seem like these guys have them, but I'd be more leery about any information we have on Bloodfort. I don't think we have very much. Bloodfort tech. Oh, we do have their tech. They have laser guns, not researched but available. And they have laser rifles. Okay, that's really bad. Yeah, we are struggling and behind on, well, everything, I think. Especially research, because apparently all the other players have been sharing research. We just haven't got any cards or anything to do it with. Let me just see if I can send some spies away. And get some... oh, damn it, that's a failure. Right. For types, we could probably... use a medium tank design. I don't think anyone else needs updating. They're pretty average. Artillery, pretty average line troops to be honest, but I'm going to save the update for when I have lasers. Yeah, we're having a bit of a tough one this time around because of the bad rolls and slow start. Our light armor at least is decent, but again, I want to get a bit more tech before I redesign it. Okay, I will work on a medium tank in that case, just so we can progress up forwards from that.
Order acknowledged.
Not ideal, but what can we do? Yeah, we really need polymer armor and lasers to get a bit better. Right, first things first, drive back some mutants. Not too difficult as normal, but yeah, the usual problems. Actually, I will only attack with this. No, I cannot. That's unfortunate.
All clear, sir.
And at least we managed to keep the roads open here, so thank fuck for that, basically.
Do it now.
We may struggle a bit because we have quite low readiness, but yeah, the important thing is pushing them away from the road so they can't actually threaten that anymore. It would be nice to take that hex away from them, but again, it doesn't look like we can. Okay, so there's a unit in there somewhere as well. Just one more annoyance. These guys are just going to have to march this way so they can eventually, perhaps one day, take this city up here, which I've lost sight on because of my blasted spy dying, presumably. Same thing here, there's a bunch of rebels. Ugh, rebels. And over on this side, we can hopefully finish them off because they attacked us in the previous turn and will be low in readiness. Always good to wipe out a few raiders and just make the world that much better place. Quite rough territory through here, swamps and forests, so we are right at the edge of our logistical reach. And we also don't have a lot of industry, so extending roads is as expensive as it always is. But necessary, unfortunately. For these guys, we will send some troops further onwards, but also try and push this guy back.
Yes, sir. We're going.
Even though attacking into mountains perhaps not the best idea.
Mission completed.
They are quite they're equipped with quite inferior equipment, so after a little bit of sorting out the zone borders. Right, more more mutants just causing trouble. I swear to God, my lines in this, I've never had a game in which my interior lines were so incredibly compromised and just so continuously. It is unreal. This game is just driving me around the bend. Right, what can we sell for a good profit? Not much. Nothing we really want to sell. We don't need anything, same as usual, except for industry. Quick review of the state of the industry. As usual, not enough people everywhere. Although at least we're about to have more industry running over here. Quickly refill the troops as much as I can. And our supplies are in decent order, although for some reason we don't appear to be sending them any further down this road. Not entirely sure why that is. Perhaps they're just running out of... it's because this supply base didn't receive enough people to man it. That is very annoying. And that is only going to get worse because Liberty is quite low on workers and quite high on population, because I think there's a bug at the moment where population goes to the city to work but appears as population instead of workers. So every turn that just pulls thousands and thousands and thousands of people in without actually ever fixing its worker problem. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. These guys can try and run away a little bit. Just some garrison troops can sit around. Let me just double check Darwin. Still quite a lot of unrest, so they can sit there for a little while longer. The unrest is largely calmed down here, so I will send them away. They can try and expand, because look at the border there, that is quite bad. If he seizes this, I'm going to be quite annoyed, despite us having our own little blobs of ruins. That's probably the largest one on the map, or at least close. Yeah, oh well. As you can see, we still have a number of problems, the main one being that Blood Fort. These guys are a third of the world's population and probably that much of their capacity by themselves. So we're in some deep shit, especially since we are the easiest person for them to invade. If you go and you look at the connections they have with the other players, it's across very small front lines. So in this one especially, just horrible forest. You wouldn't want to fight through that. Same here, swamps and mountains. So yeah, I think we are probably going to be first on the menu whenever the first player war kicks off, which is quite bad because we don't have anything like the capability to find them right now. Heavy combat armor is going to help at least somewhat, but we really need more bureaucratic points to catch up in technology. And right now, I'm far from certain we're going to be surviving into the future, the far future. Just checking the optimization text, seeing if there's anything else that I want to work on. Not really, although we do need metal soil filtration as well, or at least we will eventually. Deep Core Mining is researching, but that we're getting that so we can unlock these technology areas. Oh, this is a bit worrisome. At least we do have research cooperation with Bolton Wanderers, which is nice. Do they have anything we don't? Yeah, they do. They have polymer armor. A whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, so as normal for this game, we are behind and struggling. Overall, things aren't disastrous yet. We're still sort of expanding, but they certainly aren't going as well as I would have hoped. I'll quickly put down any other bureaucrat office, because yeah, we are desperately in need of more research. once this third level one comes up, hopefully we'll be able to catch up a bit. And this industry is going to give us a real shot in the arm. But yeah, overall, could be better, could also be worse. I'm just trying to decide if we want to raise more infantry and where we would put them if we did. We do barely have enough. These guys should be enough to deal with mutants actually. I'm going to raise a formation over here and use it to expand here, so we don't have more and more issues with Bloodfort. And even if we do, we have someone on the border at least. Cool, okay, they'll be in commission next turn, and hopefully we will get somebody to lead them. I'll just quickly set these guys on guard, because they are just militia. And yeah, that is pretty much it for this turn. Nothing else obvious springs to mind, but you can see here is the beginning of the end of the opening phases, where everyone scrabbles around trying to find places to conquer. Bloodfort have, of course, done quite well in that. And we have done okay. The biggest struggle is not the Federation. I'm still trying to stay on it as friendly terms with everyone as possible. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I've got quite a large border here and no like real natural stop points. Just analysing this border I have. These mountains here are actually I didn't necessarily see them at first. So there's a gap here between the mountains. Another gap here. And they could probably send people under there. But actually it is a bit more of a border than I thought. It also hampers my expansion quite a lot that way, which is good and bad. At the very least, it's going to slow down Bloodfort's mad charge towards me. I think I'm going to have to open diplomacy with him and see if we can arrange some borders. Right, in that case, I will do that, and that's the end of this turn. So thanks a lot, everyone, and I will see you all next time.